should be back. We should be back. We are indeed back. Hello. This is why you have the big hat on ads. The thought of that wouldn't have even occurred to me. Oh, you've got FIFA's realism mod. Nice. In these situations. Jack, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate it, pal. But yeah, basically, Connor, I don't know what the issue is, and I don't know how to fix it. And we have tried like double digits worth of fixes, either that we've thought of, like as in me and Ads have thought of, or we've found on Reddit or EA forums or the internet in general, and nothing has worked in stopping the crashes. All the boot options, I'm in heaven. No, Shawnee. It's not even a PC issue. It's not even a PC issue. It's literally just an FC issue. It's literally just FC. And it's literally come out of nowhere. I swear, if it happened because of that fucking rollback tool, I'll be so fucking annoyed. If it did happen because the rollback tool, I mean, I've since uninstalled the rollback tool and deleted all the files that came with it, but still, if the rollback tool did do something, would that affect... What I could do is download FC25 and see if 25 crashes. Because I own FC25 on the EA app. Sure, I own 25 on the EA app. Yeah, I could download FC25, see if FC25 crashes. That would surely give us an idea of whether it's 25 or 26 specific. If it makes you feel any better, when you originally started the game up and just went to check the game faces in the squads menus, yours crashed. Well. FC25 Youth RGT to the end of the cycle. If FC25 doesn't crash, yeah, I could set it to like 20-minute halves, couldn't I? I can't remember FC crashing just sitting still. No, it's only when I've been in game, and every time that we've done although to be fair, a few times I have just dropped back to the interactive sim. Every time we've put it to beginner and just left it to run on its own in the background whilst we chat, it's not crashed. It's only when I'm actively playing, which is why my brain then went, I wonder if it's a controller thing, but then obviously I again was able to play. I was able to play. My brain is just like Forza with the no issue. Yeah, I've got to play beginner for the rest of the cycle. No, it's not just the World Cup game, Tyler, because I was having crashes with regular career mode as well. Yeah, it's what I'm downloading 25 for now, as to see if it's an issue with 25 as well. Your normal laptop does not have the graphics card level needed to run FC and can't take advantage of the 80% off Steam sale. RIP. So what you need to do to buy FC cheap, Rory, is go and spend $1,000 on a new laptop. Then you can get the game cheap. Hooray! That's the logical conclusion, right? Go and spend £1,000 on or 1,000 Aussie dollars on a new computer so that you can play an £8 game. I mean, that's what countless people have done for Minecraft, isn't it? Well, Minecraft was £15 back in the day. I don't know. I've no idea what Minecraft costs these days. Minecraft on PC's £30 now. Wow. I mean, it's to be fair, it's 10 times the game it was when I first bought it for £15. Could you get a gaming PC and pay for it monthly, Rory? Or is that not an option for you with your current situation? Google just told me this. £30 on PC, £20 on PlayStation, Xbox. Of course, there's a 50 quid for fucking Minecraft. DLC mashup packs, etc. Oh, there's different versions of it now. Is that what the 31 comes with both? Realm subservice. That's for servers, right? Because people used to do custom servers, and then Mojang were like, we want a piece of that, and then they stopped people having custom servers and they had to do it all through them themselves. And then they really started making the big bucks. Right, shall we let's make lunch. Let's do Generation Football. Then let's do World Cup final with Brazil. Deal. Back in 2 minutes. Generation football, let's... Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, Cape Verde. I couldn't name you a single Cape Verde footballer, I don't think. Oh, it might have turned off because FC25 finished downloading. I might have made it close. Oh, fuck's sake, CS. Yes, Rory. Prediction gambling time, potentially, yeah. Wait till we're on FC, though. $44. Who might have made 44 appearances for Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, or Cape Verde? Well, between 44 and 54. How about American Port, actually? Let's go! How's that for a fucking guess? Potentially the best I've ever done that. Oh, Christ. 92-93? English left mid. Played 79 times for England. Played for Watford in the 80s. Liverpool 80s to the 90s. Newcastle and Charlton. Obviously a massive player. I know, I definitely know who it is, but it's a case of figuring it out in my head. Left mid. Trying to think of Liverpool left wingers from the early 90s, and I'm failing in my head. Went to Newcastle afterwards. Lamau. 46 from 46, scoring 201 and only conceding 19 games. That's mental. Can I have initials, please, chat? Because I don't think I'm going to get this one without help. My brain went JB. Well, I thought John Barnes, but then I thought, no, John Barnes surely played for more clubs than that. It's annoying. I wish I'd voiced that out loud. Because I would have got that on my own then. Well, technically I did get it on my own, I guess. Everton to Leipzig, 1920. Oh. That's a while ago. De La Feu? Nigerian. Nigerian? Nigerian attacker. I can't think of it. My brain with Everton and Nigerians just goes. Joseph Yobo was Everton, right? Yeah. For years. Famous for a penalty miss, could have played. Oh, it's someone that. So someone that was English and has chosen. What's his face that's now at Juve? Oh, it's Atalanta. My brain can. Striker. Ademola Lookman, that's it. Lookman. Yeah. Just the was English and now switched. It was enough for me to get that.
It's in the game.
You should seek a person for the answer. Look, man. That's like one of the. Oh, it was a postman, was it? That was my thought process anyway, Eds. Shall I get through a World Cup final, shall we? Oh, Nautovich, fucking hell. Go on, mate, name our captain. Can't not have Neymar lift the World Cup if we win it. Correct, Guz. No worries, mate. None taken. Quick fire prediction for you boys in chat, if you want to do it. Your World Cup final. Austria, with Patrick Pence in goal, Konrad Laimer at right back, David Alaba, Kevin Danso and Alexander Prass as the rest of the back four. Sabitzer and Seiwald holding, Baumgartner, Schmid and Chukwuemeka in the forward three behind Marko Arnautovic. It's not a bad team, don't get me wrong. But it's not a get to the World Cup final team, is it? I don't think. Brazil versus Arnold Schwarzenegger for the World Cup title. Wesley. Look at the ball to Rafinha. Rafinha's offside. Good header by Rafinha. Can't get there with Neymar though. Schmid. Slightly overrun that. Sabitzer. Lovely ball out wide to Alexander Prass. And here's Seiwald. And Schmid. And thank the Lord for Gabriel. Otherwise Austria might have just taken a 1-0 lead in the World Cup final. Neymar looking for Vinny. Someone might be taking a 1-0 lead in the World Cup final. It's going to be Brazil. Vinny is the man. What a surprise. Sorry, Austria, you've got to go home early. Well, actually, it's not early, is it? Same time as we do, although, to be fair, we might be staying in the US for a bit of a party afterwards. Does look a bit like a Belgium kit, doesn't it? Oh, nay, nay. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Reverse to Wesley. Dangerous, risky. Schmid. Prass. Rafinha steals it away. Oh, I've overrun it. Kevin Danso's kicked it straight to Paqueta though. For some reason he wouldn't let Andre Santos take control of that. Looking for Vinny again. It's broken in behind. I'm not sure if that's a Neymar goal or a Kevin Danso own goal, but it's definitely Brazil 2, Austria 0 in the 21st minute. I don't know why this is Neymar's default celebration, because it's really annoying, because I've never seen Neymar do that in my life. Safe. Did anybody actually vote for Austria? Right, rephrase. Did anybody other than Jack actually vote for Austria? Rafinha. Neymar. Wesley. Oh, you're offside. You voted for me. Oh. Colombia, I think, Martin. Nicely to Paqueta. Vinny. Oh. Mud. Baumgartner. Gabriel just says tar. Oh, what a ping. And it's going to reach Rafinha as well. Unbelievable ball from Mateus Cunha. Rafinha finds Vinny. Who can't find Neymar. I've got Neymar with the captain's armband, so if we win, hopefully at this situation, when we win, it will be Neymar that will lift the trophy for Brazil. But, thankfully he's offside, otherwise it really would have been an if Austria had pulled one back there. I couldn't quite get him a goal there as the ball just went the wrong side the defender. Neymar made the right run, but the ball was not as I'd intended it to try and play him in. Cunha, Vinny, turns away, dink. Didn't quite work. It's going to be 2-0 at half-time by the looks of things. 2-0's enough for me. Even 2-1's enough for me. Sorry, Marco. Marco Arnautovic must be pushing it now in terms of age, mustn't he? Surely as well. I feel like some of the players for some of these nations at the World Cup have been going for nigh on 20 years. It is going to be 2-0 at half-time. Thank you. I'll just punt this. I don't even get the chance to. He's 37. Okay, we're about to announce a new player, are we? Arnautovic is going to retire from the national team after this tournament, that's fair. Isaac Heath, I don't know the name. I don't think I know the name. Have United announced something then? And I just haven't seen it on socials yet. Everton under 20 win. Everton 21 winger was at Accrington Stanley last year. 4 goals, 4 assists in 30 appearances in League 2. Doesn't scream stay in League 1, that, does it? I'd much rather have kept Brophy, I think. Gabriel. There's Vinny. Cunha. Vinny's going. Good block by Sabitzer. Douglas. Flicked on by Cunha. And Santos. Vinny. Waiting for the run. There we go. It's Mateus Cunha. Your moment, Mr. Neymar, is wasted. I mean, if it's 4 goals, 4 assists from left back, then yeah, I'm sure. I'm down. But as a winger, not so much. Douglas Santos. Douglas Costa's not been near the Brazilian national side for a while. Here's Schmid. And Carney Chukwuemeka. Oh, a lovely bit of footwork. Pras. Again, nice bit of footwork from him as well. He could go all the way here. He's tried and failed, unfortunately for him. But Austria giving it a go at getting back in this World Cup final. I mean, I trust Transfermarkt with regards his position, considering that will show like where he's played for what club and how many games at insert position. Blocked by Gabriel. Oh, it's frozen again. Bye-bye. It's just going to happen every game now, isn't it? Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you, Ads. Yeah, avoid the prediction. have a look at this Cambridge signing.
Ready to go?
In fact, I Google it and the first thing that pops up is Isaac Heath injury. Doesn't fill me with confidence either. Oh, he's actually just fresh out of the under-21s. So young player of the season, players young player of the season, and managers young player of the season at Aki Stanley. So obviously had a very good year for them. Wiki says winger as well. Yeah, look. Left wing, Cam, right wing. Bad gateway? No. I don't know if I take Moles back at the moment. He wouldn't move to us anyway, but I don't think so. Yeah, if he's down as a left back on Sofifa, then that's literally the only outfield play position he hasn't played, apart from centre back. So don't trust Sofifa. Down as a left back, left mid. "44 games at left mid, 22 games at left winger." I mean, maybe he's the sort of player, like, if that's his first year in professional men's football, that's actually quite good, especially for a side like Accrington Stanley, who finished where last year? Near the bottom, right? Like, they couldn't have had... Let's have a look. Who was their top goal scorer last year? It doesn't list top goal scorers, that's annoying. No, it does. Their top goal scorer had 9. So maybe a kid with promise. Not going to judge him yet. We'll give you Calvin Phillips. No, if you pay his wages, I'll give you £1.50 and a can of Dr. Pepper. Yeah, you're most likely right there, Rory. Right, let's try and record this final again then, shall we? Lol. Afternoon, Dart. How are we, sir? Austria. Their World Cup final team is Patrick Pence, Konrad Laimer, David Alaba, Kevin Danso and Alexander Prass. Seibald and Sabitzer in the holding roles with Schmid, Baumgartner and Chukwuemeka, the three behind Marko Arnautovic, who is set to retire from the national team in real life after this tournament. So it would be one hell of a way to bow out of your national team service, wouldn't it, to win the World Cup in your final game. I'll go as far as to say unlikely for Austria to be able to do that here, given Neymar the captain's armband, so that Neymar can be the one to lift the trophy when surely, says, really jinxing himself, surely it'll be Brazil that get it done. Cunha, Santos. Yeah, Isaac Heath, Danny. To be fair, we didn't necessarily need to void the thingy, did we? Because it's not like I wasn't going to go and play the game again. Arnautovic. Sabitzer. Thank you. Wesley forward to Marquinhos. And they've left a bit of space for Rafinha to get into, and he is going to oblige. On the back to Vinny. Oh, no. No. Just no. I don't think so, anyway. Give it a look. I did try some skill with Neymar. Oh, they've just... That's a physics engine thing. Sabitzer, Seibald, Baumgartner out wide here, Sukani Chukwuemeka. Done well. Chukwuemeka, I think, is at Dortmund in real life now, right? My brain immediately thought Burnley, but that's Ugochukwu, not Kani Chukwuemeka. I think Chukwuemeka's at Dortmund. Vinny Jr. out wide here to Rafinha. Wesley on the overlap. I would rather you use your feet rather than your head, but never mind. Vinny. Trying to get around the outside. I need someone just pushing on the edge of the box. And I squeeze that through that gap. No, I was aiming for Cunha. It tried to find Neymar. Andre Santos won that back and then immediately lost it again. And Arnautovic can't get there. Sabitzer, he's overrun that. I'm going to go this way. Try and draw Kevin Danso towards me. It's like Neymar in. Neymar at the World Cup final for Brazil. Doesn't get a shot away because David Alaba takes it off me. 0-0 with 25 minutes played here in the World Cup final. It's looking likely that still we might get the win because Austria haven't really done anything offensively, and whenever they've tried it's not been very good. But if I haven't scored, I'm not winning, said Michael Owen. Vinny, Cunha, can't get it there. Laimer. Decent effort. Stung the palms of Edison. Couldn't hold it first time and had to have a couple of goes at it, but did get it under control eventually. Rafinha looking for a ball for Vinny, but Alaba again using all of that experience to read the play, make the interception. Austria holding their own defensively in the opening half an hour. And they really aren't doing much going the other way. Oh, and Sabitzer might find himself in a little bit of trouble here. I think it's probably just going to be a yellow. But we will just double check. It is indeed. No, I think it's something like I think it's unfair to say Owen is the Will Buxton of, or rephrase, Buxton is like Michael Owen. Will Buxton in actual live game or live sport commentary is very good. It's just when he's reading a Netflix script, that's when he sounds like he says the obvious. Oh shit, Russell Martin's been announced, has he? Yikes. Is that crying I can hear out the window? Glad you enjoyed it, Ralphie. Thank you, mate. I've only watched highlights of most games, to be fair. Paqueta to Rafinha. Little thing. Oh, Cunha did get up to win the header ahead of Alaba, and he hasn't found the back of the net. It's a brilliant leap. Oh, and it's millimetres wide, the closest we've come so far for sure. I've missed it. Sabitz is in behind here with two options. And he's gone solo, and he's run for goal, and it's not worked. Schmid with a punchy delivery towards the back post, but Marquinhos with a brilliant header. No. Flick this over the oncoming defender's head was my plan. Here's Schmid again. Baumgartner's stolen it off me, then shown some good reactions, but he was offside when he picked up possession. Well, I mean, Brazil 0, Austria 0 at half-time is certainly an unlikely result. Just as unlikely as the fixture itself. It also might not be Brazil 0 if I can get... I tried to play it through the air and failed miserably. No, it is going to be Brazil 0, Austria 0 at half-time. Is it the stream stuttering, ads, or is it just the gameplay? Because the gameplay is stuttering for me too. The quality is constantly changing for no reason today. As in... Yeah, gameplay looks choppy. Whole stream. Okay, the fact it's the whole stream is odd. After changing the drivers back and it not working, I might end up just fucking bringing my drivers back up to date. Keep switching between 360p and 1080p back and forth. That's odd. Quality isn't changing for you, you've got it set to max, but it's buffering and stuttering constantly. Might be a me thing, might be a Twitch thing. Most likely a me thing. Just doing a quick speed test. Just to see if there's any wild ping in there. I don't think there will be. Nope, nothing wrong with the internet. Oh, it's a Twitch thing, is it? It's done the same for you with other streams as well. Thank you for confirming it's not a me thing, Guz. Because obviously with all of the technical issues I'm having at the minute, it's probably no surprise that my instant not having any stream problems on YouTube that you've noticed. Okay, cool. It's a Twitch thing then. Well, the stream is available on YouTube if you want to go on Switch platforms to get a smoother experience. How far are we going to get in this second half before the game crashes then, do you think? It would have settled down for you now, probably because I'm not in game and just in the menus. It will start again now. Sabitzer, Schmid. Baumgartner. Oh! The own goal from Ederson off the post. Is that the most comical goal you've seen in a World Cup final? Potentially. Very, very potentially. So much so, I really need to see it again. Oh, he's getting back to his feet as it comes off the post and hits him. He's turned around, it's hit him on the thigh, and over the line it goes. Austria 1, Brazil 0 in the World Cup final. Arnautovic, gimme. Right, now we've got to turn up. Especially considering I was winning 2-0 before it crashed. Rafinha. Someone on the edge. Andre Santos looking for Neymar. Neymar! Well over the bar. Gabriel's up well. Rafinha over the top. Cunha didn't quite get out of his feet in time. Austria fans are up for this one now, as you might well imagine. Leading a World Cup final. Paqueta in the way of that. Quickly forward. Lots of room. Lots of options. Mateus Cunha. Not much room. Not many options all of a sudden. Paqueta. Vini can't get it under control. 25 to go. Still losing the World Cup final with Brazil as against Austria. Nice little 1-2 between Chukwuemeka and others. So much for first time pass. Nearly played me into chaos there. Cunha. Vini has to go back out wide again. Lift it. Lima in the way. Used the hand apparently. Advantage was played in my favour. 20 minutes to go. Took a last-minute goal against Spain to get us here. Might be a last-minute goal that keeps us here. There's a lot of room for Vinny to get into here, but the pass just isn't good enough from Mateus Cunha. That's the best opportunity in this second half we've had to try and create the chance. Vinny surely runs through and buries that. Lima out wide. Back to Baumgartner. Baumgartner's done very well. Seiveld. Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka to Prass. Prass with a powered effort. Crash. Okay. I can't get through a game now. Yeah, I can just delete all of that recording. Right, let's try. I'm going to try just a kick-off game on 26. And see what happens. If it crashes during kickoff, then I can test that on 25 as well. We're now literally just playing. I'm not going to be commentating this. I do want to change some of the fucking visual stuff though. I didn't know there was a player-based difficulty indicator. Also not getting any of that gameplay stuttering I was getting before when playing the World Cup mode. Not yet, anyway. Oh, did you predict a time that an in-game time the game would crash, and it was like 2 in-game minutes out, which is like a matter of seconds. I don't know enough about him, Riley. Looks promising though. He's obviously had a good season at Aki Stanley last year. Summer 2027. It's not going to take him long. I guess they'll edit it on the fly though, won't they? They'll edit it as they go. Or will they? Do you think for something like that, for an all or nothing, they'd edit it as they go, or would they wait until they got all the footage and then edit it really quickly? I've watched the Arsenal one. I've watched the Sunderland one. I watched the City one. Watched the Leeds one. I've not watched the Tottenham one. Is there a Juventus one as well? My brain's telling me there's a Juventus one as well, or something similar for Juventus. Oh, I think I watched the Newcastle one as well, yeah. I wonder what ratings are the same here, are they not? They're different. The ratings are the same. There is Juventus one, yeah, I've not watched that one either. See, that's what doesn't make sense. Because I've paused the game and come back to the gameplay, I'm now getting the stuttering. It's now not as smooth. That doesn't make any sense. Could that be a driver thing? Because my graphics drivers are now older. Yeah, so the drivers I'm using at the minute are nearly a year old. So it's buttery smooth again now. But after I paused it and came back to the gameplay, it then went stuttery. If I don't get a crash playing kickoff, then that would make me lean towards anti-cheat. With the fact, I know it's a single-player game, but the fact that the World Cup game mode has me having to play online, so to speak, and be connected. I don't suppose playing the World Cup game mode whilst online and playing kickoff whilst online is any different. I don't suppose, right? If I can play a kickoff game but can't play the World Cup mode without the game crashing, then that's very strange. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. That's where my thought process was as well. Like, but they were a lot less frequent in regular career mode. Saul, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, my guy. 123 years. Oh, Neymar's not in this squad, is he? I don't know, I just started commenting out of nowhere. Commentating out of nowhere. But we've nearly made it through the entirety of a kickoff game without it crashing. So why is it crashing so regularly in the World Cup mode? That's weird. True, it could be an outlier. It could be an outlier. I need to do one more kickoff mode. I was able to get through the whole Senegal game without it crashing on me. The crashing is always random. Yeah, we got after a day where we tried the day where you and I tried a number of fixes and I turned the I think it's memory integration or something. Memory integrity. I turned memory integrity on, and then we got like 4 hours of gameplay without one, but then it started happening again, and then it was insane. Oh, balls! I should have changed that to 4-minute halves, but never mind. We go again. Who did we have in the final when I was playing as England? Can you remember? It was Spain, Belgium, USA, England. But who did I have in the final when I was playing as England? I can't recall. Netherlands, that's right. I'm just... As frustrating and obviously fucking annoying as it is, I'm so glad we're having this problem now and not at launch. The loss of income right now is probably £20 to £40 a day, as opposed to £200 to £400 a day, like it might be at launch. Just FC, Martin. F126 is a separate matter. F126 is anti-cheat. Well, F125 is an anti-cheat issue. The game won't even load with that. It's definitely a different issue. Just an so far it's just an FC26 issue. If I get a crashing kickoff, then I will try FC25. Yamal and Nico Williams both on the bench. I mean, it's Cape Verde, so can't be massively surprised that they're not going to risk their prime players. Oh, both have injuries, do they? I don't recall Nick Pope playing for Cambridge on loan, but if Wiki says he does, then he did. He's from the area. He was born in Ely. Or born in Cambridge and lived in Ely, or one of the two. Torres, Arthur and Gavi. Fairs. Oh, Unai Simon starts. Okay. Who started in qualifying for Spain? Simon. Is that the fact? Just from the fact you said keeps his place. Given his form at club level, I mean, I don't know what Unai Simon's form has been like at club level for Athletic, but Simon's at Athletic Bilbao, right? Or is he Sevilla? I'm sure he's Athletic Bilbao. I don't know what his form has been like at club level. Obviously, Rayo's been nuts. Yeah, Bilbao. And they finished mid-table this year, didn't they? Because there was all the talk about Iraola going there, wasn't it? Rather than Liverpool. De La Fuente just prefers Simons, fair. It's not like he's a bad keeper, is he? That's cool. Seems to have the Pickford about him. I get that analogy, but at the same time, it's not like England have an obvious alternative to Jordan Pickford in goal. It's not like you're playing Ollie Watkins over Harry Kane because Ollie Watkins is the favourite of the manager. Like, but Pickford is the obvious go-to English goalkeeper. I wouldn't say Dean Henderson is the sort of person you would obviously pick over him. Crash. Crashing kickoff. Took to the 89th minute of game number 2, but crashing kickoff. Pope especially has really fallen off. He's been questionable for months. Let's try 25. I'm gonna have a quick toilet break. Now I'm praying there are no crashes on 25. That would mean it's purely an FC26 thing. If there are crashes on 25, I'm terrified for 27. Because it's something software related that is F1 no F1 till Wednesday now, TT. It'll be something software related that's affecting all FCs. What I want is no crash on FC25. Back in a sec.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
be really odd playing this game again, but well, not that odd actually. It's probably not too dissimilar, is it? Oh, I don't miss the slow menus. Even that is just one thing where 26 is way better than 27. There's going to be no Brazil now, is there? Right. There's no Austria either. What the fuck? Yeah, Amorim got the here we go this morning to AC Milan. Right, visual. Worth pointing out to this point, no stuttery gameplay either. Although the last game I played on 26 started smooth and then started stuttering. Crowd are definitely louder, but I have a certain setting turned on for crowd in here. or maybe it's from the main menu settings. But crowd ambient noise, something like that. I think I've got the same thing turned on 26. It's just not as evident, I don't think. I've got a funny feeling it's just going to be a 26 thing. That funny feeling is the feeling I want, though. I want it to only be a 26 thing. So that means hopefully it won't be a 27 thing. You reckon we need to test at least 5 games on 25? I said 3 at most would have been enough, considering the frequency at which 26 is crashing. Oh, that's it. Just trying to low driven. It's not a thing on 25, is it? I guess the whole no gameplay stuttering thing, like the set of drivers I have right now are post 26 launch, so they would have been perfectly optimized for 25 at the time. So I guess in theory I shouldn't expect gameplay stutters or anything on 25, because there'll have been a handful of a handful of driver updates for 25 already. It's just as well, considering we managed to get all the way to the 89th minute of game 2 before we got a crash on 26 in kickoff. It's just as well that it did crash. Otherwise, I might have made a different conclusion about it only being the World Cup mode that was causing more issues than any other mode. This does feel like playing an older game. It doesn't feel like playing the same game. Can tell the difference, for sure. Although, to be fair, sliders are... Like, this is technically competitive gameplay, so to speak. Because there's no splitting gameplay for this. So technically this is the same as competitive, so it's going to feel different anyway. Even just switching from authentic to competitive on 26 would make it feel like a completely different game. Even the player faces look older, don't they? Like graphically, it doesn't look like it's the same game. Yeah, I'm not sure how successful Russell Martin is going to be at Leicester. I don't anticipate it's going to be... I mean, to be fair, let me rephrase that. I don't anticipate Russell Martin being that successful at Leicester longer term. He will have the calibre of player at Leicester to play the way he wants to play and be successful at League One level. The same way that he had the calibre of player at Southampton to play the way that he wanted to play and be successful in the Championship. I think in the short term, he'll be successful. But longer term, when they come up against... when they're not, like, one of the strongest two sides in the whole division, that's when they'll come unstuck. You are offside, sir. finesse shots that work from outside the box. Never. Not going to score a header though, am I? No, because it's 25. I didn't even realise Curtis Jones was on the pitch, to be honest. Even Rory can all the way down under. You've announced Mike Williamson at Shields. Don't tell Kev. Whatever you do, don't tell Kevin. He couldn't hate Mike Williamson more from his time at Carlisle. Yeah, Tunisia's second manager is a weird one. Apparently he'd only been in charge for 5 games anyway. Who have Wolves appointed? Oh, he was director of culture for something for 2 months. And voluntary coach. Cesar Peixoto. Where was he most recently managing? I don't know the name. Phil Vicente. Okay, so plucked from the Portuguese division. He was one they were wanting, was he? Oh my god, the menu's so slow. Not sure at the minute, Rugby. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks. Weekly, thank you for the follow, mate. Yeah, good, thank you, pal. How are you, mate? Of course you can, Weekly. Ask away, pal. Maybe if he was in live chat, it would be a slightly more flamboyant response. I A, can't afford editors, and B, don't make any short form content, but appreciate the offer, Weekly. Never mind. Mercy, 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 mercy. I mean, the free kick would have been delightful. That's arguably even better. Strong Travellas. You can tell we're playing 25. Bye. Yeah, I thought that when we did a cutscene for Harry Kane's celebration. I thought his hair looks dark. It's like everyone's got slick, gelled, wet look hair gel in. Yeah. Messi's bodyguards. Rodrigo de Pau. '26, 25 and 26 are definitely not the same game, Rip. This is an entirely different playing experience to 26. We'll play one more on 25. If we don't get a crash, then it's a 26 issue. If you didn't even play 25, then how are you even possibly saying 25 and 26 is the same game? You just completely undermined everything about anything ever. You just perfectly summed up the internet right there. This game's just like the last one. Have you played that last one? No. Fucking no. God. How's your touch? Oh, Christ. Alright. Oh. Yeah, not stressed at the minute. The only stressful thing is that I'm not actually making any content for the YouTube channel right now. Just had the first pop-up from the overlay saying that someone else has come online via the EA app thing, like notification thing. A lot of people have mentioned about overlays and stuff. Just had a pop-up there for the first time. From this thing. Look, it says new input connected again. What though? What's a new input connected just in that moment? It's just nonsense. I just turn notifications off. Mute all social notifications. So I'm starting to get a couple of pop-ups there that I've been getting on 26. It's not in-game ones, it's just like... Now I'm getting a different bug that was specific to 25. Which is this. This is a known 25 bug, not anything to do with what we've been encountering on 26. Yeah, sorry, Danny, I had to withdraw from the iRacing event. Nat shift changed. Oh, you can't even end match. Okay, cool. No, that's a different. That wasn't the game crashing and closing. That's just a known 25 bug. We encountered that a few times last year. Was that Human Sonnet? Spurs? Those menus, that looked weird. Oh no, it's going to show easy. They mention stability issues in a lot of patch notes though, don't they? Where have you seen those patch notes? Scrolling on my Twitter feed now to see if there's anything from EAFC. Fardiel signed a new contract at City. Can't see anything on my timeline. Because it was part of the iRacing season ads. It was part of the licensed iRacing season. It's on EAFC Direct. Because every patch says stability. I'm sure every patch says stability fixes in it. Check if you can for me. Check patch notes of 1.6.2 and 1.6 or 1.5.6 and see if it mentions stability fixes in those as well. Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't have read that. I wouldn't have read into that at all. Being like, oh, that will solve my problem. Because every patch note says fixed stability issues, and I've never had stability issues. So the likelihood of it fixing my specific stability issue is very, very slim. And the fact that the issue is so widespread as well, and has been for other people for months and since launch, says that a patch now just so happens at the time that I'm having the issue, it isn't going to fix it. Like a lot of the Reddit threads and forum posts that Ads and I have been looking at over the past week or so have been from like spanning from 6 to 8 months ago to 3 months ago to 2 months ago for the exact same issue, like it crashing in the second half of games, etc. No crashes yet, Connor, no. We've had an old FC25 bug that we were aware of, where you get a black screen at half time when you try and come back to the game. But we haven't had any stability crashes in that the game has just closed. We've had a bug, but we've not had any crashes, and crashes are what we're looking for. You get it on 26 as well, dude, Avanki. I've not had it on 26 as far as I can recall. Maybe I'm misremembering and it was on 26 that I had it. But I haven't had it for a while. Where do you think Rob Edwards goes next? Maybe Middlesbrough. Yeah, it's, if you try and go back into the second half too quickly, you need to wait for the like cutscene in the background to start playing. True, maybe Ipswich. I don't know what the rumours are about the Ipswich job now that McKenna's stood down. I've not seen anything in Twitter. Oh no, hang on. There you go. It just did that. Lose the internet on the Ethernet cable, it comes back again thing. That'll be why, Corey. There's obviously a precursor to that. I just saw the little symbol in the bottom right of my task menu go from the like connected via Ethernet symbol to the world where you don't have internet and then back again. So I'm presuming the stream is back. Yeah, it's fine now. Yeah, I'll restart the router between now and when I do the watch along stream later. Is it still buffering for you, Corey? If it's still buffering, then refresh and you'll be fine. Yeah. Good after a refresh. Fuck me if I was going for it. I think it's safe to say I would be happy enough to say that it's a 26 issue, not a multiple FC issue after 3.5 games of 25. after this has been so stable, let me now just go and try and record that final on 26 and see what happens. You already know what's going to happen, but you know, we'll give it a go. Because I uninstalled FC25, I mean, I've uninstalled 26, but that didn't save any of my... 25 hadn't saved any of my sliders or anything. If I could completely wipe, because when I've uninstalled and then reinstalled 26, it still remembered like sliders and save files and stuff like that. If I could I don't know how I'd go about doing so. If I could completely wipe absolutely everything of 26 off the hard drive. Hello, Joe. How are you, mate? Yeah, when I've been uninstalling ads just through the EA app, is that not getting rid of certain core files? I wouldn't even know where to begin to try and find where they are. Your World Cup finalist Austria squad: Schlager, Lima, Alaba, Danso and Alexander Prass, Sabitzer and Seiwald, with Schmid, Baumgartner and Chukwuemeka behind a 37-year-old Marko Arnautovic. He is retiring in real life after this tournament. So is he about to leave Austrian football with a World Cup winners medal? Or are we, as Brazil, going to be able to pull off the expected... Go on, Nene. Oh, and get a World Cup win and submit him to defeat in a World Cup final in his last ever international game. Still playing club football. I can't remember where, Marko Arnautovic, but still playing club football. Oh, Marquinhos from 30 yards. On target at least, but straight at the goalkeeper. Come on then. Let's win a World Cup. Well in, Paquetá. Lift this looking for Neymar. Can't find Neymar. That's poor. He's made up for it. The gameplay is stuttering again for me. I don't know if you guys are seeing that and noticing a difference in the stream quality of gameplay. Prass with a delivery. Douglas with the header. Arnautovic with the next one wide. Hey, I remember this speech. Take 3. Paqueta. Rafinha. Andre Santos looking for Vinny, not sure if the offside flag is going to go up. It hasn't. Yeah, I wish it had. Crash. It's a 26 thing. I just played 3 games of 25. 3.5 games of 25. And it crashes within the first 90 seconds of playing 26. It's a 26 issue. all I need to do now in the short term is just get through this final, and then I'll just record all my other World Cup stuff on console. But we do need to figure out this problem. So I'm going to take the stream offline. I'm going to update my... in fact, what I might do, because I wondered this as well, like once it does it, because we went an hour without it happening, we were able to play the game against Senegal with no problem, and then we came back from the game against Senegal, went to play the next one, and then it just crashed. Although we were then able to get through that next game against Scotland. My brain is ticking, wondering if I restart the PC, is it going to restart the cycle? Like, it's crashing every time now. Can I go a period of time post PC boot up where it's not going to happen? So I'm going to take the stream offline. I'm going to update my drivers again back to the most recent ones, because it's clearly not a driver thing, and try and get rid of that gameplay stutter. And then I'll come back live again, and we'll try and record the final one more time after a PC